Hey guys, Jason Cardamone here, and we are here at day 10 of the Empower Network case study. And I've told you guys the last couple days that we were going to look at some of my analytics, which, if you don't know what that is, it's just Google Analytics, as you can see up here in the top left. Google Analytics measures the visitors coming to a specific site. Now we're going to look at a couple different things today. What you're seeing on the screen right now is just my blog traffic, and it's not at all impressive, especially when you look at just I started on November 17th, which is when I started the first day of Costa Rica, and I actually didn't post my first blog post. We can actually go look at that right now. That my first blog post on the Empower Network case study, video number 1, was actually published on the 21st. So, and just so you guys have some background, let's rewind and look at my most recent post before that, which was the fastest vlog post, which was posted January 4th of this year. So literally, I had done nothing for 11 months, more than 11 months. And so I didn't have all this crazy blog traffic coming in. In fact, I had really been, slacking off as far as posting to my personal blog goes. Now, I've been doing other stuff, but we're just looking at my personal blog in this instance here. So didn't do anything for basically 11 months. First post here was on the 21st of November. And as you'll see, I've posted every day. Video 2 was on the 22nd. Video 3 on the 23rd. I believe the 23rd was Thanksgiving, or actually the 22nd was Thanksgiving. 23rd, video 3, 24th, video 4. And video 5 and 6, there's actually a delay here because I changed the transcriptionist that I was using. So I may end up skipping a full day in here overall as far as publishing goes, but I should be back to a 1 per day from this point forward. There'll always be days, some days I'll post 2, some days I'll post none, but overall it'll be about 1 per day with this transcriptionist that I'm using. So let's go back to the traffic. So here's a snapshot of the first day I started, day 1 of Costa Rica when I started my case study here. And my first blog post was actually on the 21st. So if we look at a little, snapshot of just the past 10 days, it kind of looks like it's higher here starting on maybe the 19th or so. But who knows? This isn't a big enough sample to see what's really going on my blog. So let's go way back. We're going to actually take a snapshot. And instead of the 26th of November, let's take 3 full months. Let's go back to the 26th. August, September, October, November. So let's go to the 26th of August all the way to the 26th of November. So a full 3-month time period. So we're going to apply that. And now check this traffic out. And if we don't look at very specific numbers, you can see there's some days that got 0, like in early October here. And there's some day, the biggest day was right here on November 20th. That just happened to be the day right before I posted to my blog post. So how could that happen? And I didn't plan this video out, guys. I'm kind of breaking this down, the numbers in my head as we're going along here. So my first blog post was actually this day on the 21st. But you can obviously see, starting right about here on the 19th, obviously there's a big change in traffic. Obviously, there's a lot more traffic right here compared to all of the 3 months and 3 weeks or whatever leading up till now. So as you'll see, I always get little visitors here and there. The biggest day looks like it was probably 4 visitors. Is that? I'm trying to see if there's one above that. So up till I started this, case study, my biggest day for the last 3 months was 4 visitors. Now, that's ridiculous, but I've also not been doing any kind of promotion or marketing or even blogging at all. So what I believe you're seeing here is a combination of people on YouTube seeing the videos that I started posting, and then because in those videos there's a link that goes back to my blog, and also a combination literally of just new blog visitors since I started posting, since the 21st and on. So I believe that's what you're seeing here. And now let's look at, so we see days of, 12, 8, 4, 8, 6, 10, 3. It's probably an average of around 8 visitors or so per day. If we kind of draw a line right through the middle here, it's probably about 8 visitors a day, compared to, if we averaged all these out over here, it's probably an average of 2 to 3 visitors a day. So could this be just a random spike of, this little weekend period, and maybe if we went out another 3 months, it's all going to look like this? It could, but I am willing to bet ridiculous amounts of money that this is going to continue. Not only just continue, but this is the start of an upward trend. Kind of like, if you owned a stock, you would want the stock not to just be sitting here jumping up and down, that unless you're buying and selling it, and that's what you're planning on. Ideally, if you're going to buy it and hold it, you want it to go up, 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 up. So I believe if we were to expand out another several months, this is just the very start of a huge spike in traffic that you're going to see. Pretty soon dozens per day. I guess we already have had a dozen on this day. A start of dozens per day to hundreds per day to thousands per day. And so with all that said, that's a little snapshot of this. Now let's go over to YouTube and see what's been happening there. And keep in mind, guys, next time you see this, you're going to see a giant spike in this, because I haven't even sent one email. I haven't sent one solo ad. I've done 0 advertising of what I'm doing right now. I've driven 0 people back to my blog. All I've done is literally shot videos, uploaded them to YouTube, and then in the YouTube links, I'll actually show you where the links go, but I believe there's 2 links, and one of them I believe comes back here to my blog. And we're gonna go look at that right now. So let's go to my YouTube. We will sign in. And I believe, if I can find and remember where the analytics are, let's see here. I'm sure there's a faster way to do it than what I'm doing. I always forget how to jump straight there. Analytics, here we go. So we're gonna look at analytics, and I don't know if I can do this so this shows the last 30 days. Date range. This is perfect. Let's do custom range. And let's actually go back August 26th to today, which is the 26th. By the way, guys, this is like 10, as you can see down here, it's like 10 in the morning on the 26th of November. So today's stats are not at all updated. And Google's got a lot better with updating on the same day of what's happening, but it still runs behind, several minutes or even several hours. So let's just apply this. Let's see what my YouTube has been doing. So overall, I've got 1,290 views to my videos. Notice the views here. Look at this right at the end, how it kind of spikes up. I believe that's because I've been posting more videos lately. So, and now if we come down here and see what people are viewing, check this out. 413 views of my 4 stages of competence video. That's a video I shot a couple years ago, which it's actually one of the best videos I've ever done. I've had more comments and people just tell me that video has just rocked their world and made them feel better about, oh, that's why I shouldn't get so frustrated at myself. But before I get too distracted here, let's look back down. Empower Network Review. This is the video I shot back on November 29th of 2011, literally almost exactly 1 year ago, shortly after I had first joined Empower Network. So that has only got 189 views in the last 3 months, but yet I've got strangers signing up through that during that period, plus over the last whole year. So let's look all the way down. So we come down far enough, we see Empower Network Case Study Video 1 actually has 49 views. Now I look at that, I'm like, well, how the heck did that happen? Because my blog only had the biggest day was 12 visitors. So And if we averaged 8 per day, you know, it was over like 6 days or so, that's around 50 visitors. So maybe people are finding this on YouTube and coming back to my blog, or maybe people are finding it on the blog and going to view video 1 on YouTube. Who knows? Now, we come all the way down, and my video 2 of this case study isn't even listed in these top 10 at all. It's just flat out not in there. So that's kind of, you know, overall what's happened in my account. So just so you guys get a feel what's happened, just because we looked at a 3-month period of my blog, so we want to look also at a 3-month period of YouTube. Now let's scale this down since I started. So let's do a new custom range, and this time the start date is going to be the date I started this, which was November 17th, ending date of today. Now let's look at this little snapshot. Now you'll notice 185 views over these 10 days. Now let's just do some math real quickly. So this whole video is going to be for the analytical people that like measuring things. Oh, sorry guys. My microphone was falling off. So this is for the real analytical people. It's for the people that you want to see proof of what's going on and what's happening. And really, you guys are going to see all of these numbers just skyrocket when I start to email my list and start to promote things out to the world, including a whole bunch of Empower commissions rolling in once I do that. Now keep in mind, we've already seen like $650 roll in over the last 5 or 6 days, or 4 to 6 days. I don't remember. It's kind of a blur now. That's just the very beginning. You know, I haven't even promoted yet. So let's break down 185 views over the last 10 days. So 185 divided by 10. For those of you that don't like my, 185 divided by 10. Hold on, guys. I actually have to type the right keys, or else this doesn't work for you. Okay, it also doesn't work when I turn numlock off on my keyboard. So let's try that again. 185 divided by 10. Obviously, most people can do that in their heads, but I'm going to be real anal and do everything in the calculator so you guys can see it. So that's an average of 18.5 views per day for the last, since I started this little experiment here. So now let's contrast that to, and I kind of wish I would have just kept this custom range up here. August 26th to today, apply, 1,290 views. Now 3 months is approximately 90 days, so let's do 1,290 divided by 90. That's an average of 14.3 views. So let's say 14 views per day. That's been my average over the last 3 months. And you can see there's a little spike at the end, so it may not be fair to include the last 10 days, but we'll just include it in there anyway. So 14 views per day compared to our real, when we started here, of 18.5 views per day. So it's only an extra 4 views per day average, you know, over what I've been getting for the last 3 months on YouTube. So that's not a ton. It's actually, if we looked at the blog numbers, which were approximately 8 visitors per day compared to like 2 or 3, it looks like I'm driving a larger percentage of views to my blog, an additional new number of viewers compared to YouTube. Yeah, I'm getting an average of 4 more per day now, but on my blog, I'm getting an average of like 6 to 7 more per day. So it looks like I'm getting even more blog traffic than I am straight from YouTube. So that's interesting. That's like an aha for me. I actually thought I would get a lot more additional new traffic just from YouTube. So now if we can break down, oh wait, I think we already did this. Does this, oh, okay, check this out. This is awesome. So now we get to look at how many views are from what videos I've posted. So I've actually posted up 6, have I done 6 videos? Yes, I have. I've posted 6 videos, and just to verify that, let me go to my YouTube. I will go to, oh wait, here we go. Yeah, video 6. So I put up 6 videos. The 6th one just went up 12 hours ago. It has 3 views. Actually, we can look directly on here. 8 views for video 5, 9 views video 4, 21 views video 3, 17 on 2, and 71 views on video 1. Now, I don't know exactly what all those add up to be, which is interesting because over here this says video 1 has 49 views. So I believe somewhere this says the things aren't really up to date, fully up to date. Wow, check that out. This says lifetime views. I've had 2.9 million views of my videos. And actually one of my videos, guys, it mentioned network marketing. So I actually took it off of YouTube because they don't like talking about MLM or network marketing. It had a huge number of views because it was an amazing video similar to my 4 stages of competence video. So anyway, I don't know why those numbers are so off from each other. Maybe these stats are way behind because analytics over in YouTube is kind of new compared to Google Analytics over on the other side. Even though it's Google that owns all of those. And sorry about that, guy. I don't know why that keeps the volume. Hopefully I didn't just blow your eardrums out like I did my own. So that's a look at the traffic, guys. I'm trying to think of, so let's see, we see a spike over here on YouTube of starting the 20th. So it looks like it was kind of, the same as always. And on the 20th, it looks like there's a little spike up that then slowly trickles down. So let's go compare that on November 20th. Let's see what it looked like in analytics and check it out. November 20th is also the day where my blog traffic spiked up. So obviously, posting videos on YouTube and then having someone transcribe them, which you could just do yourself. Transcription, guys, just means somebody types the words out that you're speaking on a video or audio, and they literally just type them out on a document. So I'm having someone do that for me, and I copy and paste it into my blog. I've done 0 backlinking, unless you call from YouTube. In each of my videos, I'll actually show you guys this. So let's just look at video 6, just as an example. Okay, so we come down here. I did put links right here, but as you guys will notice, the first link here actually goes directly to Empower Network, to the opt-in form there. The second link actually also goes directly to Empower Network onto the, sign up here page. So I'm actually not even linking people back to my blog. So that traffic you saw on the blog is totally a separate spike. It's not at all influenced because my YouTube links here are not directly linking back into my blog. So the numbers we see here, there's no links anywhere on the internet that are telling people, hey, here's a vote for this, this blog site. So it's really interesting to see some of these numbers, and we'll look at all this again, but I just kind of wanted to walk you guys through some of this and let you know, what my thoughts are on it. I'll tell you psychology wise, when I look at the screen you're looking at right now, which is the last 3 months of traffic to my blog, I have this side of me that's ridiculous. I'm a 6-figure year earner, and to see traffic so low on my personal blog, that's disgusting. And in some ways, in other ways, I've influenced, thousands and thousands of people through my team system, and I haven't been focused on my blog, I'm focused on my team system. So I'm just kind of talking out loud all the psychology, the things happening in my mind here. What I see on the screen here is completely inspiring to me. Now, am I that excited that 12 people went to a blog post in one day? No, that's not what I'm excited about. What I'm excited about is seeing the difference in 12 or 8 or 10 or even 4 over 0 and 1 and 2 and 3. To see the difference here. Now, what I know is that as I really start to make things happen, first of all, this is going to continue to grow on its own naturally. Now, you look at this last day here, it's only 3. That's because that's today. I've had 3 visitors in the last 10 hours. Today's barely getting started. So today could very well be more than 12. And I guarantee somewhere in the next few days, it will be greater than 12. You'll see this continue to go up and up and up and up over time. Now that would be if I was driving no extra additional traffic, like from Safeless or Solo Ads or traffic exchanges or pay-per-click or newspaper advertising or magazine advertising or anything, emailing my list. When I email my list, you're instantly going to see hundreds or more people, bam, all of a sudden, check out this blog post I just did. It's awesome. And I could send an email that short. You're going to see instantly a huge spike that's going to make all of this and this look like a little drop in the bucket. It's just going to be a huge spike, like way up here. Actually, this is 12. The spike is going to literally be multiple times off the screen that you can't even see. So you'll see that happen in the next week somewhere. So what I see here is encouragement, and really encouragement of, hey, you're making videos, you're making blog posts, and it's the right thing to do because it's creating new visitors, new traffic, new eyeballs. Now, I don't even care if this traffic, I don't know who these people are, but even if these were people that already knew me, that somehow were following my blog or following my YouTube channel, I don't care if that's what's happening, because just me creating awesome content and videos and getting in front of them is growing my trust, my relationship with them. Part of your job online is to get people to know, like, and trust you. And even if these are people that already do know, like, and trust me to some degree, this reiteration, this new exposure, this additional exposure is just growing that relationship, which means it's making them know, like, get to know me, like me even more, and trust me even more. Now, they're not going to know, like, and trust you more if you're putting garbage out there or if you're scamming or lying to people. So if you're new, stick around and you'll get to know, before too long that that's just not how I roll. So anyway, guys, I hope this was helpful for you. For me internally, this is very encouraging, and I can't wait to see what happens in the coming days, weeks, months, and years here. So I don't know if there's another video around this or if this is just a screenshot, so I will close out as always. To your ultimate success, and God bless.